Issue 63, Stormbringer magazine. The Archanaut Admiral. A short, fat, angry man ready to take charge of the Skyfleet. Possibly very stressed. I think I have a lot in common with him. Hello and welcome to The Lucky Roll, an eclectic channel for eclectic games, and today we're going to be doing issue 63 of our continuing Hachette Stormbringer magazine series based on Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Now in this issue you get the Archanaut Admiral, a really cool little mini, but you also get some interesting lore. So it tells a little bit more about the Cadron Overlords and the skyports and safe harbours that they use, and some of the names of them. So you got Barak Zon, Barak Nar, Barak Mohanar and Barak Thring. You also have here some interesting lore about the Slaanesh and the Hedonites of Slaanesh. Now, Slaanesh, as we know, has been kind of bound by the elves and is being used to kind of bring back the elf race. So there's a little bit of interesting lore here on the Dark Prince themselves. So Slaanesh is the chaos god of pleasure and excess, and he has taken many forms to his followers. His will is fickle, but what is constant is that he has always been a god of sensation and decadence. A chaos god, Slaanesh feeds on the depravity and indulgence that his followers offer him. With every wicked act, their missing god is strengthened. So he's missing because the elves have him. So just because the throne is empty, however, does not stop his followers from looking for him, who of course go into absolute excess, as you can see here, in every vice imaginable. You have here some little bit of information on the Archanaut Admiral himself, and you have the how to build guide, how to paint guide, and the paint guide of course is kind of elaborate now because you have a lot of techniques and a lot of paints under your arsenal from the magazine series at this stage. You have here the basically the war scroll for the Archanaut Admiral and the war scroll tutorials, and basically how you can use them as fire support in with your other Cadron Overlords. So the battle plan here is called Flame and Fury Muddled Wars, and of course you use the Alliance of Order with the Cadron Overlords in it, and the actual map for it as well. So the mini himself is actually really cool. There's a lot of really nice detail here. So of course, as he's an admiral, he's going to be really decked out. Like, there's going to be a lot of bling to this guy. So but even though that there's a lot of detail, it is not that difficult to kind of touch upon it. And because he's high ranking, he's not going to be that mucky. He's not going to be that kind of war beaten. So there's a lot of bling, a lot of decor, but nothing that's so completely overindulgent. It's a really nice model, especially from a tabletop point of view, because he just stands out. He's gold, he's imposing, but he still feels like he's one of the troops. So I mean, even here now you have one of the troops with him. He still stands out just that little bit more because of the backpack and the big huge hammer. So a really cool little mini of the Archanaut Admiral. And again, every time I work with or paint or make one of these, my temptation to buy more of them just grows. So now that I have an Admiral, I'm going to have to try and tell my wife that I need a fleet. So, as always, this is Sean from The Lucky Roll. If you enjoyed these videos, please like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and join us next time for issue 64.